Hey friends, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, we're talking all about Jaclyn Hill's duos. I picked up two of her shades, some fun colors to show you, and then I picked up two of her mini highlighters. So we're gonna be doing some swatches, of course, application, all these glow, applying them all over my face and also my eyes. So if you want to see how these products apply and what I think of them, you want to stay tuned. But if this is your first time here, I'm Gigi. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. I do hope you subscribe for more content by clicking on that red button that says subscribe, and also go to my Instagram because over there I have you posted any makeup sales, makeup releases, everything like that. So let's just go ahead and get started. Hey friends, let's begin, and I am very excited to dig into these products. They came very nicely wrapped. I haven't picked, I haven't seen anything inside. I do remember that I purchased two of her duos. If you're a Canadian, she ships to us directly, so I went ahead onto her site and that's how I got her products. I love blushes. I adore blushes and bronzers. It's like my favorite thing of makeup, and so when she released these products, I was so interested. So I decided to go with something super fun, which is the second deepest shade, and then I stayed with something super neutral and just right up my alley and my comfort zone. These look stunning. The cardboard is rose gold. It's so pretty. These look massive. So this is what it looks like, all black with the J in rose gold and darkening at top. It is really thick though, so that's something to, you know, keep in mind. Open it up, it has a nice closure. It isn't magnetic. The mirror is quite nice, and yeah, it is a nice size mirror. And then this is in the shade Stay Rosy and Yummy Toffee. The day of the launch, I went to her site and some of them actually really sold out quick, but now I'm on her site and she has some of them back in stock. So she has 7 shades on these duos. These are the 2 shades that I went for. It's a pretty fun kind of shade, Hot Lava and Cocoa Rich, and then Stay Rosy and Yummy Toffee. Both of these shades are currently sold out on her site, but they are being restocked at Ulta, so if I find them, I'll link them below. She describes Stay Rosy as a satin spice rose. Yummy Toffee is a medium to tan with warm undertones bronzer. Then Hot Lava is a satin flaming coral, and Cocoa Rich is a rich bronzer with warm red undertones. So we know what to expect. I picked up the 2 second darkest shades, so I went all the way, you know, to the darker shades. She has really pretty and light shades, but you know, I just thought they wouldn't show up on my complexion. And she describes them as build a flawlessly blended sun-kissed bronze look. These complementary soft matte bronzer and satin blush shades deliver a soft focus blur finish and brush on like second skin. Each blush and bronzer shade is hand poured in Italy using the same proprietary filling process as accent light highlighter, giving them the same silky soft texture. So let's go ahead and apply it. I am going to start with the bronzer on this compact. They do have some kickback, but not too much. It is pretty much really hard pressed in there. Ooh, so pigmented. This bronzer is very pretty, really soft and blendable. I thought it was gonna be less pigmented, so I went and grabbed a ton and used soap, but it has some good pigmentation to it, so that's pretty. Now I'm gonna go into the blush. So this is that shade, and it is a very pretty, really soft and silky. It really applied beautifully. Look at that. I feel like it's very blurring and just softening into my cheeks. I really like it. I really like what it looks. The other one, so because this bronzer is described as a warm red shade, I'll be honest, look at that, it is really red. So I bought this duo because I wanted to use them both as a blush. So I am going to take the same bronzer and bronze this side, and I am only gonna show you what Hot Lava looks like and not the other one, because I don't really like bronzers that red, but I do understand why, you know, her deepest shade is in the red family. And again, really soft and pretty. I really like this bronzer. This duo is beautiful. And then I'm gonna go into this shade here, which picks up a lot. It looks like a, ooh, it's so beautiful. Oh wow, that was pigmented. Look at that. That picked up a lot of product. Can you just buff it? This is a fun color. I love this color for spring. I think it's precious. Look at that. I want to apply a little bit more just right there. Oh, this is a beautiful, beautiful. So now let's just go ahead and apply hair highlighters. I was very intrigued. I have heard really amazing things on her highlighters, and I picked up 2 of the mini. I have enough highlight in my life to, you know, to last me a lifetime, and since she released minis, I think this is totally the way to go. I got the shade Off Stroke, which is, it looks really dark now that I have it here, but we'll swatch it in a minute. And then the super famous shade in Iced, which I missed out on her palette, so I don't really have that one to show you, but Iced was a very famous in her palette. Like, people loved this shade, so I am going to go ahead and apply. Ooh, yeah, this is totally a blinding highlighter. This is stunning, you guys. It's beautiful. Very soft to the touch, and it is just, yeah. If you're into blinding highlighters, I think you're gonna love this. Okay, let's swatch this guy. Ooh, look at this. It's really rose gold highlighter. Oh my god, this is a stunning shade. Look at that, how pretty is in my complexion. How pretty is that? It is so beautiful. It's very rosy though, so it is going to double as a blush topper. This is how I would do it. I would actually drag it a little bit lower and just, you know, blend it into my highlight. This is stunning. Now I want this shade on this side too, so I'm actually going to even myself out here. So I do, when I applied these on my eyes, I want to see what they look like and see if they could, you know, double as a nice all-in-one product. Alright friends, and I'm back, and this is my completed look. I pretty much used that shade all over my lid. This guy all over, and I think it's such a beautiful shade. You can see it's like a burnt orange reddish tone, and I did the same in my lower lash, and then I popped a little bit of iced in my inner corner a little bit. These are pigmented. I think that these are very pigmented, beautifully softening kind of blushes, and I'm digging them. I just don't like that the packaging is so like thick. That's my only complaint, but other than that, I think that these are stunning. Sorry about that. I think these are beautiful. I love these for an everyday, you know, kind of look, and I adore. I think that this shade is so unique to my collection. I have nothing so coral and it's so bright like it. I do love it, and mixed in with that little highlight, I think is so pretty. I have zero complaints, you guys, zero bad things to say about these blushes. I think that they melted onto my cheeks, no patching, no issues at all. I hear people that maybe these blushes are too light, they're like more you buildable blush, but I didn't have that issue. I guess you have to go towards, you know, the deepest shade if you want something very pigmented. So totally, if you're a medium complexion, medium, I would totally say go with something like this. Don't go any lighter, because then these aren't going to show up as much, and then you're going to have to be building up. I didn't find myself building up at all. You saw me maybe deep once or twice into them, and that's all I needed, you know, to get this pigmentation. Do you want to go ahead and swatch for you? Let's start with the highlighters. So I have iced, and I have awestruck. I don't know how to say that properly, I'm sorry guys, but everything will be linked below. So these are them. As I said, I just find that the other one is just so unique to my collection. It is very pretty, very manageable, and it could double as a topper. So I really think that this is a unique shade. It doesn't look too dark. It just blended into the blush. So I really love the highlighters, and I love how tiny they are, very portable, and just so easy to store. Something to keep in mind with the raised J, you're not gonna be able to store them properly at top of each other, but what if. I'm going to swatch Stay Rosy and Yummy Toffee. Now let's go ahead and do Hot Lava and Cocoa Flash. So as you can see, the deeper you go, the deeper the shade. It's gonna swatch better because it has more pigmentation for deeper skin tones. Of course, you don't have to follow any rules. You can go lighter, and certainly you should go actually deeper, in my opinion, because if you want them to really show up on your complexion, you know, deeper is the way to go. If you're like me and you don't like red undertones, then just use it as a blush, because this is totally a blush for me. You know, you're just gonna look sun-kissed and sunburned if you use something like this, and this is gonna double as a bronzer, blush, and everything. So I think it's a beautiful shade. This gotta be my favorite of the two that I bought. I just find it to be so unique. And that's it for now. Let me know, what do you think of these products? Have you tried them? I would love to hear from you. What do you think of these duos? What do you think of the highlighters? What do you think of the colors, swatches, everything that I talked about in today's video? Drop me a comment. Thanks so much, you guys. I am going to try to link everything in my description box for you if I find them, if they're available. Anyways, I link them. Thanks so much, you guys, again, for your love and support. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.